Namaskar. Last 2 months we were doing online collective meditations. It was not announced in the meditation steps community. We were doing it with the established practitioners, with those who already have advanced lessons of meditation. Why we have started? Because of the corona crisis, we could not do on-ground collective meditations. And on-ground collective meditation, in my opinion, is the best thing. It's the best thing on earth, because when we are together, we emanate, naturally, we emanate, the practitioners, those who meditate, we emanate certain energy. And that energy bounces from each other, and wonderful, beautiful resonance is created. And it's just like heaven on earth. So we couldn't do that, and our discipline requires at least once a week to do collective meditation. So we started to do everything online, in the Zoom. And I always was skeptical about online events, because I thought, you know, how you can transmit that energy through the wire? Cannot. But somehow it works. It works. Yesterday I was sitting in meditation, and I caught myself thinking that it is such a wonderful flow, such a beautiful flow. I'm experiencing very powerful meditation. So I'm inspired with that. And my whole team is inspired. And we would like to conduct first experimental online retreat. What is retreat? Retreat is the program where you isolate yourself for 3 days. And you do only meditation, asanas, 4 times a day meditation, 2 times a day asanas, and you listen to inspiring words of the meditation teachers, the lectures, the classes. You will learn so many new things also. And then you do like this for 3 days. It is very desirable that you allocate a certain space in the house where you are not disturbed. It is better that you are not communicating with other people during those 3 days. And you stay in your room, you meditate in your room, you eat in your room, you listen to the lectures in your room, and then that space becomes like magnetic. It becomes very charged with the vibration that you radiate. And that room itself is going to inspire you for many months ahead. In this retreat, the highlights is we will do 2 meditation teachers will be there. Myself, you know me, and Dada Ragamayananda Avadut. He is really a wonderful, very quiet person, invisible to the world, and I think very unjustly invisible to the world, because he doesn't like to come out so much to the public. He likes to have his quiet place and do very long meditation. He is a meditative person. He is a saintly person, and he has a very deep knowledge of spiritual philosophy. I was myself many years ago, I was touched by his personality. I spent with him like 1 week for advanced training in meditation, and I was just observing him, and I was marveling at him. Wow, this man is naturally spiritual. And just by example, we wouldn't talk much, but by observing him, I was really so inspired. So I think I would like to show that man to the world more and more. And together, himself and myself, we will try to tune the participants of the retreats into the spiritual wave, to transmit the understanding what we got through the years of spiritual practice to the practitioners. And I think this is a very special opportunity, because you cannot read it from the book. That's the problem. If the book would be enough, oh, it would be so wonderful. But just book is unable to give you that. How to give? You have to feel it within. You have to grasp it. And once you own it, then you can give it. Without owning it, without really having it as your own, I mean like spirituality, you're not able to transmit. So it is very important to maintain the connection with the spiritual teachers, especially when we have a close interaction during 3 days. It will be not a big crowd, I think 50 people, around 50, maybe 100 people maximum. So, and we will know each other, and we will answer the questions, we will give lectures. So I think it is going to be wonderful, and we will meditate together. It will be, I think, life-changing event for many people. This is the first experimental program, online program. I mean, we have done so many times on the ground, physical. It's always the same effect. In whatever condition people come, after 3 days they are flying. So I hope that we will be able to achieve the same thing by online, or even better, who knows. This event is adjusted with Europe time zone, because we need to somehow synchronize when we wake up, when we go to sleep. So we will be in the Swedish time zone, in the Stockholm time zone. And this event we conduct also in the support. It will be free of charge. There is no need to pay anything. It's donation basis. If you will feel that this program has benefited me, and I would like that this program go on, continue on and on, that other people also may enjoy this kind of event, then you can contribute and support. All the collections will be directed to the Sweden Training Center. Training Center is the place actually for the monastic training. Currently it is for the monastic training. Those people who decided to become monks, teachers of meditation, they can go there, stay for 3 years, upgrade their spiritual foundation and become something else. But we will expand the activity of the training center. We will open it for different categories of people. We will open it for our subscribers. You can just come and have a retreat there. We will organize retreats there. And we will arrange many different grades of the training. Right now, this place doesn't have students. And also it is experiencing some financial difficulties due to the crisis, the corona crisis. And I feel we need to maintain and we need to preserve this place because it's going to give huge benefit. You can imagine 40 years non-stop, 5 times a day, the monks were doing meditation there. What a powerful. You go there, it's like a rift opened between this world and another. You're going into a different space. 2 months ago I visited for 1 day just. I slept 1 night and I roamed 1 evening in the forest, just along the road. And I remembered how I was there for 3 years and how I roamed those roads. And in 1 day I was so recharged, so refreshed with the energy which is there. So we would like to maintain that training center, and then, yeah, whatever, if you get inspired to help something, then it goes for the maintenance of that spiritual place, which will in future benefit many generations of spiritual seekers. So I'm very excited about this program. I feel that we can all fly. So I cordially invite you to the first experimental meditation steps online retreat for Europe. If you are in USA, you can also join, but you have to put the curtains and imagine that you are living in Europe and waking up 5 o'clock in the morning in Europe, not in USA. So there has to be some adjustment like this, but it's not very normal. So mostly I invite people. I invite people from Europe. There will be link. Go through that link and read more about this program, and there you can also register and become a participant. For this retreat you will need one space for yourself, one room. Stay alone in that room, and that room itself will be charged with spirituality, which you will produce within 3 days. And also about the food, there will be a list of items that you need to get before the retreat, and I will conduct very short cooking classes, like how to make breakfast in 5 minutes, how to make lunch in 10 minutes. So food has to be tasty, delicious, it has to be nutritious and very light. So I will try to fulfill all these 3, so that you go for 10 minutes together with me, you cook something, eat, done. Come back to the meditation room and listen to the classes and listen to the inspiration from the teachers. So I think it is going to be a very interesting event. Yeah, go to the link, check it out. Almost forgot. 26th to 28th June. Very soon this event is coming up.